New week, same storm. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci. Thanks for clicking on this video here. We've been talking about Tropical Storm Ophelia for about a week now, and we're going to continue to talk about it in some shape, way, or form for almost another week. And here's why. That remnant low pressure system from Ophelia stays pretty close to us as we go into Monday and Tuesday. And that means more rain at times, more winds, and yes, more coastal flooding as well. As we go later in the week, even though that low pressure system stays to our south, that will be in conjunction with the high pressure to our north. They're going to combine to increase our air pressure gradient, still keeping those winds elevated and coming from the onshore direction, which, while it'll be dry, we'll also be talking about coastal flooding all the way until Friday, I do believe. Let's take a look at our future cast here. We start off Monday morning dry. If you do want to do some outdoor activities, the morning's the time to do it. Rain creeps in midday, and then we just see these scattered showers throughout the day. Now, the good news is if you're in places like Vineland or Shiloh or Bridgeton, you're going to be mostly dry. But along the coast, that's where we're going to see the most amount of showers as we go into the afternoon and right into Monday night here. And honestly, even into Tuesday as well. It's just these spotty, pesky showers that mainly like to stay along the coast, but at times will go inland here. And then finally, we get that clearing sky as we go into our Tuesday night. So let's take a look at our forecast rainfall totals through Tuesday night. Generally looking at anywhere from 1/10 of an inch in Cape May and Millville, further away from those showers, to up to 1/2 inch in Stafford. And I think once you get to Brick or Point Pleasant, we could be talking about another inch of rain to come. Winds are going to stay strong as well. Not so much Monday morning, but into the afternoon as that air pressure gradient increases. Gusts are going to be 30 to 40 miles an hour, especially north of Atlantic City. That difference is not coincidental between Sea Isle City and Atlantic City. Atlantic City on north has a tighter air pressure gradient. That means those winds can blow faster than places to the north. So it's windy in Long Beach Island, Ocean County beaches, and Atlantic City. Cape May County beaches, it's more breezy than windy here, but these winds will continue as we go into Tuesday. It's going to definitely knock over the garbage cans and some of those Halloween decorations as well. The good news is I don't see any real wind damage from this as we go into the next couple of days. And winds do start to diminish as we go into Wednesday, but it's still going to be what I would consider a breezy day. All right, coastal flooding. We have lots of it. Pretty much both high tide times on Monday, as well as the PM high tides Tuesday through Friday, all will be in flood stage. Now, most of this will be minor flood stage. This is the kind of flooding we see a couple dozen times a year, and we saw it on Sunday. The susceptible bayside roadways flood, but little to no property damage. You take a look at what we can expect in North Wildwood in minor flood stage, and you see a couple of spots over in West Wildwood, but that's about it. Now let's take you to moderate flood stage here. This is what we're probably going to see during the Tuesday PM high tide. This is similar to what we saw Saturday during the afternoon. It's more than just the usual roads that flood. And for the roads that do typically flood, there's more water on them. So we'll go back to North Wildwood and part of West Wildwood as well and show you what we mean by that. We get you over to moderate flood stage here. And now you see Delaware Avenue. A lot of that's flooded at this stage. And a lot of West Wildwood is underwater as well. We take a look at Atlantic City. Here's minor flood stage. And now let's get you over to moderate flood stage here. You see Massachusetts Avenue, Magellan Avenue underwater here. So there is a difference between the two. Temperatures are going to stay cool throughout the week, and that's because we have these northeast winds blowing. So temperatures are in the 60s for highs, especially look at Tuesday here in the low to mid 60s. I mean, this is 5 to 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. Wednesday looks to only be in the mid to upper 60s as well. We start to get those 70s on Thursday here. And then for Friday, we should be in the 70s and a little more seasonable almost everywhere. Though those Ocean County beaches still going to stay in the 60s. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast for you. Rain Monday, Tuesday, sunshine Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But we are talking about coastal flooding as we go into really every day this week. An early look at next weekend, it looks to be seasonable. But we are watching for a storm system Sunday into early next week. We'll have plenty more on that on the days to come. But we're going to focus on this coastal flooding in the rain right now. You can go to our website, PressAC.com/weather.